Good afternoon. My name is Claire. I came to New York City to achieve my dream and goal in design for social innovation. New York City, the city full of opportunities and inspiration, we all came here to achieve our dreams and goals. But these ambitions and desire lead us to overworked and overwhelmed. So research shows that 59% of workers are depleted, drained, distracted, and lacking in meaning and purpose. I've talked to some young working professionals, and I've been hearing the same things. They really want to do best in their careers, so they do not mind constant hours of working, even on the weekends. They are exhausted, tired, and stressed. Even though they do want to have quality personal time, but it's really hard for them to take proper renewal breaks because of their guilty feeling taking breaks. This guilty feeling from the notion of rest is for slackers ultimately stop professionals to take proper renewal breaks. And it makes them burn out easily without renewals, and because of reduced in cognitive capacity, they will less likely engage the work with poor work performance, causing greater pressure and stress. So in order to bring my own solution with the intervention, I figure out, based on these current environment setting and their mental model, they need a disruption, tap into their current daily routine, and they need a getaway activity. They could move away from the computer screen, and micro breaks, which is the minimum required time for a rest, but still have positive impact so that professionals can take breaks without feeling guilty. And based on ultradian rhythm, our brain can only focus for 90 minutes. So we need to apply this work and rest cycle into our current working hours based on the expert from the Energy Project. If we apply that, we'll have increase in productivity and decrease in fatigue. So how can I bring work-rest cycle into the daily routines of working professionals to decrease fatigue and increase productivity? And ultimately, bringing these regular breaks without feeling guilt so that professionals can be refreshed and energized and have increase in cognitive capacity, productivity, engagement, and eventually they will have a better work performance. And if they can continue to adopt this into their working hours, they will have the shifted notion of having rest is good. So in order to come up with my own solution, I first wanted to research on what are the current solutions out there in the landscape. There's many apps and web apps that providing these regular breaks, but they only function as time reminder and task management. They don't provide personal and human touch into it. They don't provide customization that user can set up his preferred contents within those breaks, and they don't provide impact metrics and a sense of belonging with a community. So in order to introduce this work-rest cycle, I first wanted to test, is regular disruption possible, and what should users do during that breaks? So I asked my testers what is their current workday look like by asking when they start and end their workday, and when is their high energy moment and low energy moment during that work time. I also provide some activities they can try during those breaks. Among the provided activities, testers most enjoy the activities they could physically get away from the computer screen and mentally take off from the work. But they said it was really hard for them to keep track of the time regularly. So they said they need enforcement to make them stop from what they're doing and remind that it's time for a break. So for the next phase, I wanted to test based on the feedback that I created some contents that appear on the screen and provided some activities they can get up and walk away from the screen. I got positive feedback saying that they really enjoyed this experience, especially they really liked the sharing experience with a colleague of trying this activity together. They said they feel more encouraged to take these regular breaks if somebody else is doing it. So based on these testings and findings, I further created interactive prototype. This is Wonder, a web app that fuses a work rest cycle into daily routines of working professionals to help them wander off from their work and have some physical and mental rest. So let me explain how Wonder works in 6 steps. Step 1, set up time frame. You can set up your desired start and end time that you can try this Wonder cycle. You can also set up how often you like to pause every 40, 60, and 90 minutes. Step 2, choose break slot. You can choose break time among 15 seconds, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes. Step 3, do the given activity. You can simply enjoy this given activity, such as walking around the office. Step 4, see the immediate benefit. You can get to know the benefit of trying this specific activity, such as how can this activity improve your brain function in young adults like you. Step 5, share it with a colleague. You can simply send the message to a colleague to share this break time together. Step 6, receive an impact metric. You can visualize your progress along the way by trying these regular breaks, and you can also see the positive accumulated impacts of the daily renewal breaks. So I sent this link of interactive prototype to my testers, and I figured out there's 4 repeating parts from the given feedback. First, they all had average 5 to 6 Wonder breaks per day. Second, they really liked the activity. They could physically move and relax. Third, they were able to have mental relief. 4, they could also have fresh perspective on the work after taking these breaks. So which means they could have positive energy throughout the day. They were less stressed and able to focus more on the work. So as a broader impact, starting with this implementation of Wonder providing work rest cycle through a disruption from the screen, I vision this to be adopted further by users with more frequent use, and the Wonder can gather data and provide impact metrics so that user can visualize positive impact over the longer period of time. And it can also help to form groups within the office so that they can enjoy the break time together. If one person can achieve a positive impact by using Wonder and share this experience with a colleague, as a broader impact, these groups of people will create the culture of taking regular breaks together. And eventually, company can adopt this to become their own company's culture by achieving positive, healthy working environments. Then we'll think having a rest at our workplace is not anymore for slackers, but inherently good for us, that we'll keep thinking having rest is good for me. Some companies provide weekend retreats, others provide happy hour drinks to restore their employees' energy. However, Wonder is helping employees to restore their energy during the work time by providing these regular renewal breaks and ultimately creating the office culture of taking breaks together. That is why Wonder is unique and important for all of you who are here today to do your best and make your dreams come true. Thank you.